You are Locked On Razorbacks, your daily podcast on the Arkansas Razorbacks. Part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
We're joined now by Razorback quarterback Taylen Green here on the John Neighbors Show. And Taylen, it's good to see you again, man. It's been a while.
For sure.
Yeah. So how's summer been treating you so far?
It's been good. You know, I just working out, just chilling with the boys, chilling with the guys. Pretty much it.
Yeah. So what does the type of summer schedule look like for Taylen? I know you do summer workouts and everything, but what's kind of been the routine for you so far this year?
We work out in the morning. Just depending on how the day is, I take of course, eat breakfast after.
For sure. Got to do that.
Probably take like a 30-minute nap, 45-minute nap. Then I'll meet with my coach. Then after my meet with my coach, I'll probably do like a walkthrough, throw again, just depending on what we did the last day.
Mm-hmm.
Then after that, eat some lunch with probably some teammates like that. Do some homework because in summer school. And that's about it.
So what's this experience been like for SEC Media Days for you?
It's been cool. You know, I didn't expect this, just seeing behind the scenes because, you know, it's different from watching from like a screen or like TV. It's different. So I'm taking everything in.
Yeah, because I didn't.
I'm trying to be like a pro like him.
No, there's no pros over here, man. It's no pros over here. But because was it when you were at Boise State? Was there a media day type thing that you ever went to? Or
there
anything
was,
like that?
but it's in Vegas, so you have
oh
to be
man,
21.
shucks! You got to be in Vegas. You got to have Vegas. Well, maybe we can make the SEC expand to Vegas sometime and get out there.
Hey, I'm 21 now.
Oh, so, yeah, you can have a good time there, just like everybody. So
gotta be responsible.
Okay, of course, yeah, 100%. So like, it's where you came in, obviously, as a transfer quarterback coming into the system at Arkansas. Where you're at before spring practice to where you're at now, just how do you feel? A lot different from where you were at when you first walked on campus to where you're at right now?
A lot different. I mean, when I first got here, anywhere I went, I had to use a GPS, like anywhere. Just knowing everybody and them knowing me, because, you know, I'm just, you know, myself always laughing, always joking around, and they're doing the same. You know, me and Drew always going at it, either competing in, it could be, what is it called where you throw it in the trash, bucket ball, whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it could be that, and we're just competing. So just being comfortable with Fayetteville and the area and, you know, of course, the team.
Yeah. So Bobby Petrino, I'm sure you got questions all about that. Just how's it been so far being under him and learning from him and him being just your quarterback coach and your offensive coordinator?
It's been really cool. You know, of course, everybody knows, you know, that he demands a lot out of the quarterbacks, but, you know, at the same time, you know, he jokes around all the time. You know, he jokes, you know, in the meeting rooms and whether in the meeting rooms or in his office. So, you know, it's a cool balance. You know, it's a cool balance of, you know, serious Petrino and, you know, joking Petrino. So okay,
so for the audience out there, they don't know about Petrino and joking. Can you give us an example of what? I'm not saying you got to say anything, you know, like, because I'm sure there's some stuff you can't. But like, if there's like, what's joking Petrino look like? Like, what does it sound like?
So like, say I messed up, say I tripped or something like that in the film, and we're watching film, and he'll just like replay the film. Won't say a word, and just like side eye, and just everybody start laughing. Or like, say we're watching like an install tape, and somebody juked him out. He'd be like, he said, "Excuse me." I said, "Excuse me." Everybody just starts laughing. So
yeah, it's like that draw Montana accent that he comes out. He's like, "Excuse me," like, you know, like something like that, man. Yeah, because that's funny. It's like people just think he's an intimidating force, but you know, you think about the quarterbacks that he's coached, and you know, Lamar Jackson, obviously a Heisman winner, but you know, Ryan Mallett, Tyler Wilson, and everything. You've had quarterback coaches before, and what kind of makes him unique to compare to the other coaches and other quarterback coaches that you've dealt with?
Just the amount of detail that he communicates to us, you know, everybody knows, you know, the quarterback room has like the whiteboard and he draws up like that. But he goes to the whiteboard, he goes to the film, he goes to walkthrough, like, and he'll, you know how we go, like, in practice we have like our own like set time of working on our fundamentals. So like say we're struggling on a certain route, like we're going to do that in fundamentals. So we're doing 4 different things, you know, in one, just to get us like help us to get better with that. And that's why I like, we're not just doing drills just to do drills. Like, it's always, you know, a reason why we're doing it.
I know I asked you a little bit before, but you haven't played the video game yet, the ESPN College Football?
No,
or EA Sports College Football?
I haven't played like a full game, but Drew, I'm sorry. Kind of beat him this morning.
Oh, okay. Can you want to give out who the teams were? Were you guys
Arkansas versus Arkansas?
Okay, of course, yeah.
You know the Hogs gonna win.
Yeah, no matter what,
The Hogs gonna win.
Always gonna win. So, but is it weird like playing like you're in a game? Like that's got to be a crazy thing because I'm never gonna be in a video game. It's got to be a crazy thing. It's just like, oh yeah, here I am. I'm the one taking the snap. It's like, and I don't know if that's. I think they did you wrong on your hair though. I don't think it's that long, man. I mean, look at this. I mean, you look like
that's tough.
Yeah, you're looking like was it Marshawn Lynch out there with the hair and everything? It's really long.
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah,
I'll take what I can get. I'm not really mad about it.
Yeah, that's good. No, I haven't even had a chance to play it much because I've been here, so I gotta get on the sticks and start developing. It's been one of my favorite games, but yeah. And I've also asked Landon Jackson about it. Always asked about the outfits because you get to pick what you want to wear, right? Mm-hmm. What made you go with this outfit you're wearing?
It just spoke to me.
Yeah?
It spoke to me. We had it all laid out, and it was the gray. I was like, okay, yeah. With the red tie, just real smooth, real casual, real business-like. So that's why I like it.
Yeah, you know, it's subtle.
It's subtle.
Yeah.
It's subtle but efficient.
That's right. You're here for business.
Here for
business trip and everything. Trip. So last one for once you get out of here, Taylen. You know, a lot of people here, I'm sure, and you know, I don't know if you guys read about. People probably aren't pretty high on Arkansas right now. You know, probably going to pick them to finish, low on the spectrum and everything. Just what is it when this season goes through? What is it something that you think you now as an individual at the team, is really going to shock some people? Because I know that's what you guys are going to try to do and have success. But what is something that you think that people need to understand about you and the team that maybe they're not so sure about, and that's why they're not feeling too high about you right now?
I would say just the belief, belief in the locker room, belief in the people that are, doing the reps, running, sweating, just together. I'm not going to sit here and say we don't see it, we don't hear it. I mean, we do, but, that's okay. We love I love being the underdog, and I feel like the team loves being the underdog. Not a lot of people count us to do anything, and that's okay. And that just sums up, my whole football journey. I wasn't really highly recruited out of high school, but, I'm here now, and everything happens for a reason. So definitely, excited and, just to do it with my brothers and just to prove, everybody wrong.
It's Razorback quarterback Taylen Green joining us live from SEC Media Days. Taylen, I know we'll be catching up with you, but good luck this season, my man. It's good to talk to you again. Well, John Neighbors here with Landon Jackson, Razorback defensive lineman. And Landon, it's good to see you once again. It's funny, you were here last year, too. This is your second time around.
Yep, no, it's great getting to see you again.
Yeah, so is it different for you, like coming from that last year to now to this year?
Way different. I'm much more prepared this year. Because, I mean, you could prepare so much for this, but, I mean, if you haven't been here before, you've never done this much talking in one day. So I remember last year, by the end of the day, like, I was like talking crazy, and but now I'm much more prepared this year. Knew what I was getting myself into, so got here just enjoying the moment, taking it all in.
So how do you feel football-wise heading into this upcoming season? Because obviously it's a big one. Last year didn't go the way you guys wanted it to. You decided to come back. Could have gone to the NFL draft, but decided to come back. Just how do you feel physically, mentally, not only you as an individual, but as a team going into this year?
Man, I feel real confident, confident in our team, confident in my ability, confident in, just confident overall. My body feels great. I'm stronger than I've ever been, faster than I've ever been. I'm just, ready to get on that field and do what I know I could do.
So how do you feel like the team has changed? Just I know you're on the defensive line and everything, but going through spring practices, summer workouts, the vibe, the camaraderie, everything, you feel like it's a little different?
I feel like it's a lot different. I think there's a lot more leadership on this year's team. And it's good leadership. It's not like leadership to where you're mother effing somebody all the time. It's like come on, bro, you got to be better there. Like trying to tell them, break it down to them what they could do better. And there's a lot of leaders on our team. I feel like Taylen's came in and made an instant impact, and it's crazy that we got a lot of transfers that are definitely leaders, and normally transfers aren't the ones that are being the leaders of the team, But now Taylen's it's his offense, it's his team. He's the quarterback. We all go as he goes. So, he's a great guy for Coach Petrino's offense, and I'm so ready to see him work. And then you also got a guy like Fernando Carmona who came in from want to say San Jose State.
Yeah.
And, I mean, that dude's a great player and same way, very vocal. I mean, there's days where, I mean, we were having a hard day running this and that, and he was trying to lead somebody, and he was being a leader, trying to tell some of the skill guys, like, come on, we got to get better, this and that. And he went over there and ran with the skill players, like saying, like, y'all better not let me beat y'all.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's a great leader. And then just overall, guys like Cam Ball, Jaden Johnson, Hudson Clark, Eric Gregory, I mean, it's actually crazy. So
Yeah.
we got a lot of leaders, and I feel like that kind of builds the camaraderie on the team.
I was going to ask you who's kind of stood out on the defensive line from because obviously you're a guy that has been around a long time, but who you been impressed by just seeing maybe a guy that surprised you a little bit has really come up and improved?
Yeah, I mean, Eric Gregory's, I mean, he's had a lot of injuries in the past, but I feel like he's finally fully healthy. You could tell he feels good by the way he works out. He's running great, lifting great. Cam Ball's, I mean, really strong. I mean, yes, I think our strength coach posted on Instagram the other day or yesterday. He squatted like 620, 630.
Easy.
Something crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, he got it easy too. It's insane. So, I mean, those two great interior players. Nico's coming along and has great speed, looking real good. And then Anton, transfer. I mean, he can play too. He's real physical, plays real hard. And then Quincy Rhodes is coming a long way as well.
Have you played this yet, the NCAA new college football game?
Yeah, no, I've never been one to really play games, but right when it dropped, I went to Best Buy and bought a PS5. And
there you go.
I've been on it ever since.
Yeah. So what is it like, because I'll never know, but like what is it like playing a video game with you in it?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let's say.
The first day, I was like using myself nonstop, just trying to get insane amount of sacks with myself. Yeah. But then it's so much easier. I guess it's easier to play better defense on this game if you're not playing on the D line. You got a user somewhere in the back end. So, but no, it's real fun.
Yeah, and also I have to ask you the suit because I'm always interested why. I'm sure you get the choice in what you're going to wear.
Yeah.
Looking great. What
Thank
made
you
you go with this style right here?
Yeah, I actually got married back in April.
Oh, congrats.
So the guy who made my suit, he flew in, I want to say from California, and he was making my suit for the wedding. And he asked if I wanted him to just go ahead and make me one for possibly SEC Media Day in this season. And so I was like, yeah. So I put this together, got this color, and then got the interior like
heck
that.
Yeah.
And then,
there you go.
Yeah, just put it all together. And like it a lot.
Yeah, well, like I said, I don't think I could rock it, but at least you can too. So, yeah. The last one for what you get out of here, man, I'm curious because, of course, you know, like as a defensive end, is getting this quarterback sack, is that like your main thing? Is that like the best feeling you could have as a defensive lineman is whenever you get a quarterback sack?
I feel like getting an interception would be pretty big time, too.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
It's rare to get them. I mean, for like I guess an end where we drop sometimes, it's rare to get an interception. But I think a strip sack would probably be the best overall.
So let me ask you this. Which quarterback this year, if you could do it one time, strip sack, was there a certain quarterback you'd like to do it against this year that you guys are going to be facing? Somebody that's like, hey, I strip sacked this guy that you can tell your kids about one day?
Man, not really, to be honest. I tried not to. I mean, I like to study my opponents, and I think a lot of my opponents are good, but I guess I don't try to think they're higher than something, you know? So it's more so like, I mean, I want to do the same thing to all of them. You know, I want to get a strip sack against every one of them. I guess it'd be cool against Garrett Nesmeyer at LSU because he's one of my good buddies. Played with him, and he's in my same recruiting class. So I guess that'd be, fun. But overall, no one in particular. I can't even say that word.
In particular, I got you, man.
You.
Hey, listen, hey, how about you just do it every game?
That sounds great.
And then that way you say, hey, I did it every single time. I did it all that.
Maybe a few each game, too.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Landon, really appreciate you joining us, man. It's great to have you here. Looking forward to the season, and good luck this season, man. We'll be catching up with you.
Thank you.
All right, we are joined here by another very special guest here at SEC Media Days as we have Andrew Armstrong, the Arkansas wide receiver, joining us. What's up, Andrew? How are you?
How you doing? I'm doing good.
Yeah. How's this experience been at SEC Media Days for you?
It's been great.
Yeah.
Get to be back home in Dallas, just looking.
Yeah. Have you been able to do anything? So you guys are just in and out, probably.
Oh, yeah, we just in and out. We still got workouts today.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, yeah, that's going to be a long day for you then, too. So since you're from here, what do you remember most? Like, what's the thing that every time you come back, it's like, oh, I got to do that, or I got to go and check this place out, a restaurant, whatever it is.
Oh, every time I come back, I got to get Airbnb with a view.
Yeah.
Dallas, the downtown, like, I just love downtown Dallas. Like, It's beautiful.
Yeah, we did karaoke last night in the downtown area at a place called the One-Eyed Penguin.
Oh, no, I ain't never heard of that.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. I never heard of it either. But I was like, they got karaoke on a Wednesday. Might as well check it out.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. So, but man, I know that this is going to be obviously a big season for you. You went through last year and it didn't go the way you guys wanted. But just the feeling that you have right now, not only as an individual, but just as a team, how do you feel like you guys are at this point in time, this current state, getting ready for the year?
Man, it's been great. You know, the team, like, the aura around the team is so, like, nobody's self-centered. It's more of a player-led team this year. Like, everybody's excited. Everybody's ready to go. Everybody's ready to work, and that's the main thing. With everybody being ready to work, like, nobody's fussing. Like, everybody taking coaching from players. Like, even myself. Like, if I find myself hands on my head or if I'm bent over tired, like, and a player, like, come lean on me. Like, I'm leaning on you. Same with myself. Like, I'll tell that to the players, and everybody just together.
So when you mentioned that, I thought it was so interesting that this past offseason, you know, just because transfer portal's crazy and everything, but it seemed like all the wide receivers stayed. You know, the thing, like, maybe, again, it didn't go the way they wanted. There may have been other opportunities. But how important was that for not only you, but just the rest of your guys in the wide receiver core to have a different change with Petrino and new offenses, but just be able to have the same group around you for the most part coming in from one year to the next?
The main thing is we know how good we could be. You know, so and last year I feel like we weren't able to maybe express it as much as people think. And coming into this year, I feel like it's going to be a totally different story with the receiving core. Like I said, everyone's locked in. Everyone wanted to come back. You know, nobody wants to leave. Everybody wants to come back and show that, like, we're that receiving core. Like, we're good. Like I said, on the game, we're the fastest receiving core on the game. Yeah. Like, we got speed. And we got route runners. Like, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about the game. Have you had a chance to play it a few times?
Yeah, I played it.
Well, I heard
played it.
Somebody told me that you took an L to him here recently.
Taylen Green is steady line of people. It is crazy. He's telling people he beat me in bowling, which has never happened. He's telling people he beat me in NCAA. I never heard of somebody winning one half. Like,
yeah, you play two, right?
We played 2 halves a game. Like, I don't understand what does that mean. I won the first 2 quarters. I don't understand.
I'd say, yeah, I think you got to learn the whole game, all 4 quarters for that too. But how crazy is that for you though? Like playing a video game that you're in.
Crazy. I just throw it to myself every play.
Yeah, catch it every time.
Every time. My first pass I threw to myself, I scored though.
Yeah. Do you feel like your rating was where it needed to be? You know?
It's cool. They got me to 85 right now, based on how the season was last year. That's cool. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, I think they'll do like updates and stuff throughout the season. So if you have a big year, you'll get up to like 99 pretty easily.
Pretty easy.
Yeah, just get a few of those.
Pretty smooth. Could. Maybe be the first 100 overall, hopefully.
Yeah, totally. That's a goal you can have, to make that happen. So, but speaking of the offense too, we talked about, of course, Taylen Green, new quarterback being in, new style, new Petrino, new wide receiver coach, and everything. But how do you feel like you personally can excel in this new offense and in this new way to have a breakout big time season?
I feel like I tell a lot of people this. You know, one of my goals this year, a lot of people think is like a certain amount of yardage or a certain amount of touchdowns. But my main goals this year, which I feel like will help me excel on the team, is my leadership and my blocking. My blocking, I feel like is what's going to separate me from a whole bunch of other receivers. You know, everybody want to say, oh, they're a big playmaker. Oh, like, I feel like if I block, the best I can do is going to open up a whole bunch of more things, because when you have a running back running behind me and I'm blocking and he's getting out the way, now what do defensive coaches do? Okay, let's guard the run. Now you manned up. You know, so I feel like that's one of the greatest things that I can do this year.
Well, it's funny you bring that up because I was in college. Shows my age. I was in college when Bobby Petrino was the head coach here, and I was friends with Jarius Wright, Greg Joe Adams, Greg Childs, and all those. And they said that one of the Petrino things that they always remember as wide receivers, because, they were really talented, but they're like, if you didn't block, like that was such an emphasis. And I think it's something that almost gets forgotten or lost in the importance of it. So is it just a matter of coaching up? Is it just a matter of the way you do it? Is it a matter of, like, what's been the Petrino style of approaching blocking and how it's, improved and developed you in that aspect?
It's more of want to. If you want to block somebody, you're going to block them. Like, if you want them to not make the tackle, they're not going to make the tackle. Like, I feel like it's more of a want to than a. Of course, you got the technique and things like that, but you can have technique and not want to block them. And now you're scared, but you're using your technique now. The DB just got off of you. So I feel like it's more of a want-to thing.
Also, I thought it was interesting with you guys are playing a Thursday night game as an opening game in Little Rock. I mean, I don't know how you guys are going to be there ready to play no matter what, but is that going to be a little like weird, kind of playing a game on a Thursday?
On a Thursday, man. Not for me.
Yeah.
Because I played my first game Thursday was at Commerce. When
I guess,
when we was
yeah,
at
that's
Commerce,
true,
we played Thursday game for the first game. So, I mean, I'll be probably kind of used to it, but I feel like everybody be ready. I think everybody, like I said, the team is just ready to play together. So no matter if we was playing on a Wednesday or Tuesday, I don't feel like it'd be weird. I feel like everybody just go out there and ready to play.
Also, you talked about being the fastest wide receivers in the game. I feel like you guys, I don't know if there's a way to look at it, but I feel like you guys are like the tallest ones, too.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because you got, Tyron Broden is listed out 6'7".
Yeah, that's it for itself.
Yeah, I mean, jeez. It's like
a wide receiver in college.
Yeah, I see that. And, of course, last time I checked, you're not exactly short. So, I mean, you got some high T. You got Isaac Teslaw. He's got a lot. So, how does that help your game? Satania's, he's great wide receiver, got speed. But how does that really open up y'all's offense, having 3-4 guys that are 6'4", 6'5", 6'7", and just being able to go over the top like that?
Man, it's great, and that's the thing. That's what a lot of people probably think. Like over the top, we also can go underneath. Like that's the great thing about it. You got tall guys that can make plays in the middle of the field, which is scary.
Yeah.
But you got that, then you got another tall guy on the outside that can go deep. Now you got to worry about the deep ball. Now you got to worry about the inside. Then you got Satania. You got to worry about the speed with him. It's gonna be fun.
All right, I got to ask you this. Every player has a thing about their position that they love the most. I'm curious for you, what's the best feeling as a wide receiver? Mossing somebody? Is it burning somebody on like you'll score a touchdown, you'll have score no matter what, but what is like the best highlight that gets you the most hype that you could possibly do as a wide receiver?
Oh, it's definitely mossing somebody.
Yeah.
Definitely, but it's the way you do it.
Yeah.
Like it can be a one-person moss or you get double teamed and you moss both of them.
Man.
Now, you moss both of them for a game winner, you can't get no better than that.
Yeah, I feel like if you do that, you should be allowed to, like, over-the-top celebrate, spike the ball, and they should not
flag you.
Yeah.
I mean, they really can't if it's game winner.
That's true.
If it's game
That's
winner,
true.
there's nothing they can do.
You pretty much do anything you want.
You can backflip, take your cleat off, throw it, catch it, run in the stands, run back out the stands. Game over.
No, I was going to say game over. You can't get punished for that. So, but Andrew, it's going to be exciting to see what the season holds for you guys. Good luck the rest of the year. I know we'll be catching up with seeing around, but appreciate you joining us. It's great, man.
Thank you.
All right, have a good one.